clear the energy. Welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing? We are back. I wanted to jump back on. Spirit was talking again. And we're here with some messages. If this is your first time, this is an astro chat. Spirit's like, wait, we're still talking. We gotta download it. Okay, now go. Okay. And so yeah, this is a transmission. So I'm a Starseed Oracle medium, and I am transmitting messages here from particular galaxies to fellow Starseeds here on planet Earth. If that sounds abstract, it is, because it is 5D, right? And so we have this shift here where we're definitely, transitioning, we'll say, from believing that, wow, very strong focus on the throat chakra, believing that what we see is what we get, right? When it comes to our experience here on Earth, it is not just about what we see, but it can be, and that's why it's always a decision of your perspective. However, if you're sort of feeling like, you know what, I think I have a mission, and I think it's more than just, also I'm hearing my boss and my job, and yeah, especially however it is. Okay, I'm here on my 9 to 5, whatever it is. You're feeling like, yeah, you probably have some star seeds going on. Okay. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. This is a message transmission from the specifically Pleiades wanted to be underlined here. And I'm seeing 4-4 there. So, yeah, so we're here definitely on a conversation point of ascension, and we're definitely moving very quickly. Yes, I'm seeing 4-4 again there. This comes down, guys, to a very exciting pivot where we are ascending, we're moving very quickly, we're doing shadow work, and we're starting to realize, where we want to go. This is meant to be extremely awkward, given the context of the past few lifetimes I'm hearing, and also, yes, lifetimes, the past few lifetimes, and also your past conversations with people you've known. It's kind of like, yes, you start to shed your snake skin. This is what I'm hearing. As we are at this point right now, is getting very intense. This process of purging, this process of clearing, and it is so important, ever so important, to remain extremely connected to who you are at this time. Not you within the context of who you are in society, but this is a general video, and you should always talk to your first practitioner before you make any major decisions, right? This is a general video. You never know who's watching, how many people, what's going on, so you have to make your responsible decisions for yourself, right? It's an astrology chat, and you definitely want to be grounded, but whatever it is, it will be helpful to be grounded. Let's go to our yeah. Some of you guys, you're transcending massive boatloads of karma. These are ancient patternized frequencies from past lives that you have been also in a position, very uniquely so, to purge. This means that you have a huge responsibility, not to give you pressure, okay, but it's to say that if you want to transmute that, and it's always a decision, you don't have to transmute, but usually, more often than not, okay, here are starseeds and spirit guides. Okay, you're also spirit guide here. Some of you definitely. Let's clear to the right side of the body. Mm-hmm. Let's clear it again. You probably usually are wanting to transmute. It's usually something that is exciting for a starseed. Okay. Transmutation is the name of the game. So, okay, guys, are we okay? Is this, for some reason I feel like this may be buffering. Okay, but anyways, whatever's meant to be heard. Now, so, this is very strange. When I press, interesting, 404, yeah, we're definitely moving through time. When I press the screen, it like pauses. Okay, so if it has not been buffering, can you type 222? Interesting, 22 right there. If it's not buffering, like, at all, I wonder when I hold the screen with my hand if it buffers. Okay, anyways, okay, wait. So let's go back to it. So, yeah, this is the time. Okay, great. So, yeah. Okay, great. Okay, thank you, guys. Okay. So, yeah, now let's go ahead and stick on the route. Now, you usually are going to want to transmute. However, so you don't have to, though, but, you are given an opportunity. And you do have a certain bloodline here of family karma that you can transmute, but you know, it's sort of like one of those moments where it's like, okay, this is that character that nobody expected in the movie, okay, to kind of like play this particular role. And sometimes you have to be very so-called uncool, okay, within the spectrum of the so-called popular vote, okay, with people who you've known, and that's the point. It's like, okay, well, I used to play this role with everyone. Everyone used to know me as that person. Well, guess what? Start to change your paradigm, because I am here to also be real with myself. And I'm getting the Virgo energy that came through earlier, where it's like, you know, you're starting to really sort of move beyond and outside of the paradigm, okay, of, I'm hearing what your parents believe is correct for you. You are not your parents. Okay, this is a message someone really needs to hear. 5:44, right there on the clock. You are not your parents, right? Loving light to your parents. You know, they gave you sort of this platform, we'll say in a way, right? Through which you can converse in this particular way, in terms of 3D. They sort of, right, this is but you are not, let's clear the throat chakra, let's backtrack. But you are not them. You are always your starseed being first. And that's what we have to remember. I'm here on a mission. Okay? I'm here, yes. And contextually, right, you make your decision, you give yourself this opportunity, but you are here within the context of maybe your parents, but you're not your parents. And for better or for worse, where it's like, oh, but like I feel more comfortable with them like making certain decisions. But this is where you begin to really carve out, and I mean, this could be a very controversial message. Maybe for some of you, this is reminding me of the part 1 astro chat from earlier today, this morning. What's a quick black trap? It's like, for whatever reason, you know, it's like maybe your parents are very wealthy, maybe your parents are, you know, they're very, I'm hearing good looking. Okay, I don't know, maybe you have like a power couple parents. It's like, but you'll still never be your parents. And you can see that as something exciting, or you can see it as something, you know, this is for you to carve out your own story. I'm hearing native history. Let's clear on the right side on it, yeah. Some of you, you know, you have this very, very controversial upbringing, okay, where you just don't, like, maybe, for example, your family's very successful, but you just don't want to carry out the family bloodline, and there's a very particular reason. Yeah, let's go on the sacral and the root. This reminds you of the whole situation, the whole thing we're tapping into in the first chat, hitting on with Frankie Valli and his daughter. It was like a whole channeled message. Anyways, okay, yeah, where it's like, and it doesn't, yeah, okay, whatever it is, guys. Like, you don't have to carry the legacy of any conversation. You need to remember that. That's clear to the third eye. I don't care what people think and what people say. And maybe for some of you, it has to get very, very strange and awkward and kind of cold out there, right, with certain people, because they not only think they know you, they don't even think they know you, they just want to tell you who you should know yourself as, and that is not ever who you will really be. You'll never be who someone tells you you are, especially if that person is wanting to consciously do so. Okay? Like a tyrannical, okay, sort of, yeah, no. I mean, people can have an opinion and they can also keep it to themselves. And people, it's very important for people to understand when their opinion is, when their so-called opinion is valued in certain contexts, and when it's not. And when it's, I mean, because listen, if somebody make you feel some kind of way about what you're doing with your life, okay, that kind of says something about them. Like, are they not embarrassed? Like, are they not feeling some sort of strangeness? So why should you have any, you know, how do we say, falling out with the idea of you know, calling, yeah, having boundaries. I'm hearing that as well. Hey, Charmaine. Hey, guys. Yeah, so it's really important to have clear boundaries, and really, even psychologically, to know, I don't really respect the value. Know who to respect the value of. I'm hearing like that as well. Like, in other words, you can value that. You can say you want me to become a this or a that, or you want me to respond to your text messages on this day and that day. I'm hearing it like this. Yeah. No. You're not going to tell me who I am. Okay, I'm hearing it like this. Yeah. So, and it's in the simple ways, because it's throat chakra, yes. As a star seed, Spirit is saying, take your time to also understand where you stand. Like, okay, yeah, don't feel rushed to, like, participate in any sort of group study. I'm even hearing that. Take it as you will. Maybe this isn't, you know, for something I know, I see this is related to family. Let's backtrack to the chakra. For some, it's related to possibly, like, a group of people that you're working with. Yeah, it's like, no, it's like, why can't you come to the meeting? Because I'm stretching. Wow, orb. I'm stretching. You heard me? Yeah. Don't try to come around the bend and complicate what is something very actually necessary. So let's clear the energy. Some of you are dealing with people who don't deserve your explanation. I'm gonna say it. Let's backtrack, clear and throat chakra. I mean, if you really want the 411 down low, these people, some people, no. It's like, yeah. So some of you have to be that wake up call person to certain people in your family. I hear that. And these are people who no one ever, stands up to. Well, guess what? You're not hot in my book. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it the way I really feel it. And so for some of you, though, I see that your family's famous, or they're popular, or they're wealthy, or who cares? What do any of these things mean? The starseed will know how to answer that question, and the answer may be unexpected for those people. It's like, oh, she doesn't think I'm like absolutely everything, like just because like I won that award. It's like, yeah, no, she doesn't. Okay. Yeah, you have to act right. You have to come right. That's where starseed will naturally gravitate towards you. And that's not by spell work as well. Just like, no, we've been taught. Yeah, this is obvious, I think, by now. Spirit guides do not favor spell work unless it is for protection purposes and in very particular cases. So this is not something that, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, let me like magnetize. You can't magnetize a light worker. Okay? Yeah, because light worker is not stupid. Light worker, starseed, is very much aware of who's doing their shadow work. Ooh, Netherlands. Wow, Rami, hello. Greetings from the Netherlands. Wow. What is it like there? Is it like very green? Okay, so let's get back to it. Yeah, it's like light workers. Okay, they feel if someone's doing their karma. Listen, it's like kind of like a high spectrum. Okay, it's like light workers are kind of like. I'm using the printer as an iPad stand. Let's do it. Okay, you know what, guys? Actually, I can't. Freaking like getting this like, yeah. I have a stand, but I'm just using it for things other than standing. Okay, there we go. Maybe it's a little too high up, but it's feeling very professional now. You know, guys, like, no, like, okay, it's kind of like and I'm really tired of, like, constantly getting these, like, emails, like, bombarding the email. Oh my god. Spam. It's like, okay, let's get back to it. Now, yeah. Let's clear the treasure. So, it's kind of like you're like, animals, like, they can smell shit. Like, animals are very psychic as well. They can be. Okay. This is a general video, though. Definitely don't use your dog to decide for you. Should I hang out with that dude, that girl who, like, she's super stock... but I'm hearing that guy. Okay, let's... He's giving me, like, red flags with his behavior. Like, well, my dog likes him. Don't... Doggy tarot. Dog divination. It's clear third eye. Doggy divination. Yeah, so it's like, guys, you're you're high spectrum. You have a very sensitive antenna. You feel things. It doesn't matter what someone's looking like. It's like, the bro can show up. Yeah. The bro can show up with the most, impressive outfit. You're not wooed by money. You're not wooed by these human material. And even if you want it to be, that doesn't mean that you don't maybe like to dress up. You cannot appreciate a good snazzy pair of sneakers. Okay. But it will not replace the feelings you got when you're with somebody. It will not replace the feelings you got when you're with somebody. Listen, and the truth is, usually a light worker will try not to see those things because it's uncomfortable. Because we really feel it. We really feel it. Let's go to the Yeah, so you can't force like a light worker to like want to hang out with you, alright? I'm hearing that. Now, I'm seeing, yeah, I mean, a light worker will maybe even still hang out with you, but, it's like, they'll have this feeling, this nagging feeling, in their, yeah, and they'll just kind of know, like, you're not really a good person, I'm sorry, but yeah, you're operating in your shadow space, bro, and you will feel it, but, yeah. But usually it's not like the most comfortable thing, and that's where we're at this period as starseeds and light workers. If you feel it in your bones, and it shouldn't be that you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I don't feel it. But then you're like, yeah, don't light the candle. But we're at that point where we're saying, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you see it. I don't care if you care about what I care about. I care about it, and that's enough, because I'm enough. And so, yeah, and this is a time where detoxing ultimately from societies of thought, okay? Group mantras, groups of people who are holding the narcissistic frequency, entity attachment, where it's like, you know, yeah, they're kind of like, it's a groupie energy, and it's like, oh, like, yeah, either you believe what we believe, and then we will approve of you, or you don't. It's like that, lightworkers, you're living for yourself, you know, and that's really the true essence. It's like, that's why you cannot define, pinpoint, describe a lightworker, because that's your personal mission, and it comes from a place we can't, you know, yeah, Some of you, yeah, because even, you know, I mean, it's even, guys, it could get toxic in any community, right? The point where you stop listening to who you are, that's the red flag. I mean, because we've all seen this. Like, it can even start with something very pure, like, oh yeah, like, this is a spiritual community, and then it's like you start becoming like a cliquish band of, like, you know, I'm hearing Native Americans. I don't know what that's linked to. It's like, listen, it's not about discrimination. It's about you. It's always you with you. You always will go back to that point. That's why, like, yeah. So anyone who wants to keep you, though, in this, like, little clique, and they're gonna judge you if you're not, you know, no. This is not your story, and you have the right to communicate. Now, here's the thing, but lightworkers, again, they're not born to want to have a confrontational conversation, okay? And in a way, we may believe that it's not necessary, but Spirit is saying we do. We need to be that controversial, yes, I'm hearing yes, I'm hearing persona every now, that person who stands up for themselves, because that's how other people will learn. If you're always treating that person like they can treat you some kind of way, then I'm sorry, but you're not really doing much, right? Because you're allowing that, even if you have a different thought, you're allowing that person to still subsist. It's like, I realize he's stealing from me. I feel his hand in my pocket right now. Let's clear the secret root. I'm just gonna let him do it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you realize someone is in their shadow, you really gotta get awkward with that. Yeah. So, and it may not even be, okay, that's the point. Yes, you have to step away though, and because it's for you, and you never know what that will do for that person. It may be something that changes that person's life, right, and for the better. Okay, but yeah, because right now we're at this point where it is a matter of what we confront, and it is a matter of what we call out, and it's supposed to be awkward. And this is the message that was coming through from Spirit very strongly. This is, yes, it's supposed to be strange. It's supposed to feel weird, you know? Yeah, because people have gotten very used to these pragmatic so-called ways of operating society. People got very comfortable. Let's special, but they will judge you. Get ready. They'll call you all kinds of things. Guys, oh my god. You know how many people in the beginning of the channel? Okay? Oh, you must be on drugs. Oh, no, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kick back, bro. You got a good, like, pillow it up, bro. You're crazy. It's like, it's supposed to be like this, guys, because these people, anybody who will sit back and also dedicate their life to judging another person and talking shit about someone and what they're doing in their life is kind of a loser. They could be a winner in society, but they are a loser when it comes to ascension, because no, it is true. You can ascend, but it's not going as quickly as it could. You're not doing yourself a favor or a service, okay, to sit back and judge another person's ascension journey. You automatically are losing your conversation with your higher self. And you're kind of looking a bit like a loser to the starseed. You're wondering why the starseed doesn't want to hang out with you. Okay? It's not about your smarts, it's not about your looks, it's not about how much you're earning. Okay, the metrics is changing, guys, and the currency is changing, and you will become more popular the more you don't give a hot fuck about what people really actually so-called think of you. Well, they think of you. Especially the people who want to judge you and want you to feel some sort of way about their judgment, like the critique we never asked for, the critic we never called to the stage. Okay? The judge for the act that is like not called upon. We don't need you to judge this act. You heard? Yeah, sit down. This person wants to be relevant. I'm sorry. So we have to realize when somebody is also just not in their right state of mind. I mean, when it comes to they're not in their lane. Okay, they're not in their lane, and so you have to redirect. And people, so in other words, this is a huge red flag. Somebody who's shit talking smack. This is a huge karma builder. Yeah, it's like you need another glass of karma. Just sure, fill it up. That's exact. Let's clear. Let's clear. Backtrack. Let's clear. You know who you are. Yeah, this is a warning from spirit to you. This is going to affect and impact severely the next years of your life if that's how you want to sit and you want to live your life out. Talking smack about people when this is very different than somebody asking for an opinion. Okay, if you want a talk show, maybe you want to start a talk show. Maybe that's what you need. You need to talk apparently. But talking smack, this is a very unhealthy practice, and spiritually, okay, it breeds a type of conversation in the spirit that is very, very, very much it's a huge distraction from your light mission. So you're taken over by the darkness if that's what you believe. Okay, your conversation should be as well. Okay, if you do not see the issue with gossip, it will manifest. And so, anyways, let's clear it. For some of you, maybe these are your friends or whatever. Huge red flag if they are gossiping. Maybe in your bones you're like, I don't like this. Like, I don't feel right about this. Like, why are we talking? Like, it's like those moments where it's like, why are these people like, oh, this is what they actually choose. They're just talking smack about other people. I'm even seeing that this could be a lightworker community, apparently, an apparent supposed lightworker community, and maybe it is, but someone needs to step out of there and say, this is not the way that, like, we're really going to be ascending. Can we get down to it? Like, lightworking doesn't mean, like, just having the title. It means you with you. It doesn't mean, like, you being with, like, also your community at all times. I'm hearing like that, because you have to, if you need, so if you ever feel like, oh, I'm not going to be cool, though, like, if I'm not showing up at, like, mimosas and sangria, and it's like, then that is not, you're not here to feel cool. You're here to feel awkward. Okay, that's where you're really doing your light's work. I hear it like this, but this is a video. Let's put it on the right side of the body. Let's go into our circle. Let's put it on the left side of the body, right side of the body. Yeah, let's put it on the right side of the body. It's up to you to decide which lifetime as well. You're here to purge. Ultimately, it depends how far you want to go. I'm here like that. You can go real deep and really uproot some massive bloodline complications. We're going to say it like that. If you look at, karma like a bloodstream, you can look way back. Where does that one vein lead, baby? Mm-hmm. Is it working right? You can really take it back, and you can really get very serious and very so-called awkward, and you can really uproot some serious karmic lineage conversations, but that takes balls. It takes some serious balls. Yeah. Because that one vein may lead down, down to certain certain conversation. I'm hearing convalescent homes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just somebody walking in all white here. I'm hearing Cuba. Take as you will. I'm hearing Cuba. That one person who you never had, like, the so-called guts to speak out about. It's like, let's go through sugar. And that is, I believe, I'm getting this message from Sue, like, that is really what it is meant to be. Why would we ever fear anybody? Anybody who makes us, who gives us that sense. If this is how you'll know, whoever you're around, right? It's like, if you feel like, I don't want to, like, tell them, like, my truth. It's like, that person, what you're feeling right there, let's just freeze the whole scene right there. That person is an entity. That person has a narcissistic entity attachment. What you're feeling and picking up on, okay, is the emission of that conversation that they have with themselves in that space of narcissism. Okay. What you feel is what people tell themselves ultimately, right? So if that person is making you feel like you need to be someone very particular for them, they're feeling like their worth and their value depends. They need you to think that they are very, very high up here, very, very cool. I'm hearing that. Very, the utmost, the most amazing. If they may not say that, guys. You can have an undercover narc. You can have someone who doesn't say that to your face. They can also actually be very humble. But they can have that entity frequency, and the way you'll know, the way you'll be able to, yeah, is how you feel about around them. Do you feel comfortable to say what you feel? Or do you fear that something will change? We're here for change. So why would we feel uncomfortable with something changing? Unless that person, around certain people, unless around that person, you feel some sort of way. Certain people, they will inspire you. And you'll feel like, wow, I want to go and change things. Some people, you'll be like, oh, I have fear. I have fear. Yeah, because that person has fear. They're living in the Matrix. You are a starseed. I'm hearing like this, but this is, I mean, I shouldn't be telling you that. You should feel that way, of course, right? In the sense of saying, like, you should already feel that way, and there should be confirmation. Because it's a channel message, and this is not about telling you who you are, to tell you who you are. This is not a cult. Okay. This is a reconnecting to your higher self. And it should just be enforcing that. Because you may not, you may not be a starseed. You may be a fucking reptilian. Let's get down to it. It's like, I might. It's like, yeah. I might be, yeah. If you are, like, not about shadow work, then yeah, you may be. So it's up to you to see who and what timeline you're operating on. Are you here? Are you, what side? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm hearing that. I'm Roman. I don't know what you, okay, so you going back to those days. I'm Roman, I'm definitely not Greek. It's like, there's always a scale, you know? Like, you can, honestly, there can even be let's call it discriminatory energy applied to any facet of life, any area of life. You can be like, yeah, it's like, I'm spiritual. It's like, okay, but that doesn't, like, it's like that toxic energy of the clique mentality. Anything can, yeah, because then it's at the point, then you're hyper associating with that one tagline, and that can even be you with your own work, guys, right? It's like if we create something and it's amazing in that moment, and then we over associate with it, right? And then we're like, oh yeah, I just want to keep replicating that without stepping outside of the bounds of who you think you are, right? When you're creating, okay, that could become toxic. And this can happen for anybody. So it's really important to remember, like, no community will be telling me who I am. And you have to step outside of that space of saying, oh, it matters so much. It doesn't matter. Some people want you to believe that it matters, that you still have their vote. That they still have your vote. Oh, okay. Some people here are very manipulative. You may not be able to tell that that's their agenda. They may play it like, I want to help you. Here for you. It's like, but then it's like, you have this strange inkling that they're already only there for you if you are going to be doing a very particular thing. And that's where they sort of, yeah, let's go. This is a metaphor, guys, for some. I'm seeing something about the Victorian ages here. Some of you uprooting huge contracts, yes. It doesn't make sense. It's like, I see you just like, you're like, huh, it's like you're throwing stuff up in the air. Like, hello, does anybody realize, like, this doesn't make sense? This doesn't make sense for this particular paradigm we're sitting in right now. None of this is going to be actually applicable. Yeah, and so you have to just kind of, like, be that one person to be kind of, like, strange to everyone else, to do humanity a favor. Like, imagine if Einstein was, like, feeling all kinds of ways, like, about his hair. I'm hearing like this, of all things. Okay, forget that E equals MC. Okay, but that's just his hair. Okay, it's just like, let's clear the throat chakra. Imagine if he was like, no, I can't. I gotta go to the barber first before I give my speech on how the universe is working, bros. It's like, imagine if he imagine if he was too scared of being weird. Well, he would probably get to that point where he'd come back to this point, and it would be enough of a point in a moment. In other words, it's inevitable. He would get to that point where he would feel in his bones, I have to call this out, actually. Now, forget it. I don't care if they think my hair's frizzy. Everyone, I have a confession. I'm a motherfucking weirdo. And I have something to help you guys with about hair. All right. And if you choose to listen to me as the weirdo, then you choose. If you don't, I believe enough in this conversation I'm having with my higher self to say it just as it is. Okay? So this is a matter of saying, like, guys, like, having the spectrum, like, what actually matters. No, this is a very, talk to your person practitioner. This is a general video. But imagine all the people, guys. Imagine all the people. Imagine the people, right? Who invented me? Yeah. And so, some, you know, sometimes it's not that people don't see. Some of you want venture capital, you want funding. I hear that for your project. Yeah. Some of you want to partner up with somebody for your innovation. I see that. For some of you, this is something. It's kind of. This came through in the Virgo reading. I really recommend, if you're drawn to this video, this live chat, you may really find that there is a strong message in the Virgo reading for you as well. But always take as you will, whatever you feel. Put into our chakra. So, yeah, guys, pay attention because to the surroundings. What do you mean snake oil or hair? What does that mean, Hearts on? What are you referring to? See in the comments here. Oh, Virgo Venus. Interesting. I see a big eye here. For some of you, I'm glad to hear that, Noir Fox. Let's click backtrack. Okay, some of you, you have a project. Let's backtrack. You have to. Certain people have to be removed from the conversation so that you can get really clear on what you need to call out there. Spirit is holding you back from a certain conversation because it's not going to be advantageous for you to carry it out within that particular context. So if something is not getting off the ground and you otherwise feel like something is almost like an amazing sort of like opportunity, yeah, it may not be in that context that it will be most appropriate for you. Oh yeah. So for some of you, it's interesting. I'm getting the repeated message from the last Astro chat where it's like someone's brothers. Someone, it's like you're intimidated. Which reading? Which Astro chat was it? You're like intimidated by your brother or someone wanted to partner up. They really what they wanted to do. Well, let's clear. They want to do some project. Brother can be a metaphor. For some of you, it may not be meant for you to partner up with that person. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. And, you just go with the flow and see, like, if your plan, yeah. For some of you, let's clear up something controversial. Your spirit guides don't want you in a certain conversation with somebody. They will, like, just start creating all these, like, weird scenarios, like, situations, energies. I've never worn my hair like this. Okay. I'm gonna just continue. Yeah, so every time you want to be weird, guys, and you're second guessing, think of Einstein. Think of Einstein. Your inner Einstein. We all have it. Some people are not brave. People who are scared to be weird, they're not brave. Even if they're showing up very, very loud and proud in a certain community, but they're not willing to listen to their inner weirdo. We were talking balance, mind, body, soul. They're not brave. So yeah. I think this will be changing, guys. We're going to start valuing different kinds of conversations. We're going to start looking at people who are, like, brave spiritually as well, listening to their soul, their spirit, okay? That's the real turn on, not these, like, goats, these, like, sheep, even the herders. At a certain point, we have no respect for that. People who know that, yeah, no, it's like, yeah, even spiritual leaders who don't want to actually spread the truth, but they just want, I'm hearing the vote. I hear that. I don't know, like, yeah, you know who you are. Okay, you're just trying to, like, for some of you, I'm seeing a Lamborghini here. You're just wanting, like, people to, like, kind of just look at you. I'm hearing that, but you don't want them to actually take anything away from the card. You know who you are. For some of you practicing black magic magicians and witches, okay? You're not actually wanting to help people. And yeah, let's clear it. This can also be not literally, but like you may have a manager. Is you're like, why? I feel like he's trying to exploit me, because he is. I feel like, yeah, I kind of get this like weird idea. You see someone going to the restroom, yeah. This is, no. They don't really want you to excel. I'm hearing this for some. So this is up to you to know when and where your gifts are really appreciated. Because some people try to exploit your talent. And for some reason, Spirit wants to emphasize and hound out this red flag again. If like somebody wants to own your content, let's say you're a tarot reader. Don't let anybody come through and be like, hey, like, you want to be on my platform? It's like, fuck no. I'm my own person, love and light. And I have my own story. And I can... Guys, we are not in the day and age of like, I'm hearing pilgrims. We are here. We are here in the day and age of the internet. The only thing holding you back from being your own story, if this is what you want to do, I'm saying, for those who want to be on the internet, okay, and someone's approaching you, maybe you're already doing what you're doing, and someone's approaching you, the only thing holding you back from doing that is your own confidence. Don't let anyone come through and make you second guess, like, oh no, that you need them. No, that's an ancient, okay, soul contract. Yes, okay. It's an ancient soul contract where that person maybe owned you in a past life and your talents and your gifts. They maybe, I'm hearing, held on to you. This is strange, but they gotta say it. They held on to you because they saw you had some sort of talent. You could help them. It's like, yeah, that you could help them. Maybe you were a prophet in a past life, but then it's like someone owned you. It's like they just had you channel for whatever they wanted you to channel for. Oh yeah, that's the message right there. That's definitely the message. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh no, it's like the king who's like, yeah, it's like he like owns your fucking like prophetic, you know, yeah. It's like, know how to apply yourself in accordance of how you want to apply. Because that person, you listen, no, we gotta call this out. This is a huge fraudy sort of wave that has taken over. There's someone here, definitely Spirit wants to call it out. Let's clear the this is someone here, guys. They may be a tarot reader or a light worker. I don't know. I personally don't. I have an idea myself because I've had dreams. Spirit has been giving me the down low. Yeah, you know who you are. We're not afraid of you. I don't care who you say you are. Blah blah. Love and light. These people are trying to even like kind of intimidate other light workers. I'm hearing that. You're not. Okay. This is, yeah. For some of you, you need to stand your ground. It's not about, oh yeah, like, but we're all like kind of like in the same niche. Like, no, like let's clear to the back. You still be your own story, even within the lightworker community. Don't let another lightworker come and try and like, yeah, take over your platform. Okay? Yes, you know who you are. Sick. For some of you, this is sick son of a bitch. I'm hearing that. Let's clear. Oh shit. Okay, no, Spirit, listen. There's someone here, guys. They are trying. For some of you, if you have insights, yeah, feel free to share if you feel guided in the comments. Because I feel like they're targeting these like up and coming, like on the rise tarot readers. Yes, no, I'm seeing it. Maybe it's, yeah, so readings take time, 6 to 8 months. Just wait. This came through a few months ago. Something about Leo. Leo. Why? We don't have ego here when it comes to, no, why are you trying to take over another light worker and their assets? Okay? Benjamin Franklin button looking, yeah, of a button of a weird, it's like, who do you think you are? You think you are so special. You think you are so fucking special that you are here to tell another person what to do with their light working capabilities and their gifts? This is someone who's outdated, love and light, and they're worried that they're going to lose their favor. Be aware of who approaches you. Let's clear it. You don't need to be owned. I'm hearing that. You don't need to have a label. You don't need to have a manager. You don't need to have, yeah, and so, we just say yuck? Yeah, it is pretty yucky. Yucky. Okay, it's like, I got like a business suit vibe, but like in the spiritual community, and maybe this is a metaphor. I mean, who knows who could be who? Yeah, personally, yeah, I've had dreams, so, but see it for yourself, and if someone does approach you, This doesn't have to, yeah, in however capacity. Maybe you're a musician, okay? See how you feel. I don't know if I want to partner up. You know, I'm getting this weird vibe like they may try to take over the business. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Okay, so, yeah, and the beautiful thing, yeah, yeah, no, no, no. These are people, guys. They wanted to, yeah, they want to, special thing. I feel like I want to get the charms, the letter charms. Can you guys give me a second? Here we go. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm hearing a song. I'll go wherever you will go. It's like, maybe they're even like flying you out. It's like, honey, wherever you need me to show up. It's like, let's just do this project. It's like, no. They want to fly you out somewhere. Hold on, let me get the tablet real quick. Get it. Guys, you don't need this person, this schmucky McSchmuck. You know who you are. And if it's a triggering message to you, yeah, if it's a triggering message to you, guess what? You got a problem. Oh no, because you're here at this video, and yeah, and so, yeah, what do you do? First of all, what do you do? Okay, and then you're here for what purpose? If you're here for your own light work, why are you, yeah, why are you here? Why are you here shadowing, okay? In other words, like feeling triggered as well by the message that, yeah, by the sovereignty of the lightworker. This should empower, yeah, GA. So yeah, okay, GA, J, AJ, G. Let's put a we have GA, Georgia. You know, Georgia's been on my mind these days. It's like, okay, it's like that. What? Listen, people are gonna come to you with some weird idea out of nowhere. Like, Georgia wasn't on my mind though. Love and light, yeah. So for some, we have JO, OJ. We have you. I feel like I have a hairball. JOU. I'm here. So hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. No, this is even someone maybe fucking. Oh God. You already said no. I'm not fucking interested. Let's backtrack. Let's go into our chakra. I am not interested. I'm hearing hola. I hear that. I'm hearing sir. We have BEOMEU. They know. Oh, guys. They listen. I'm hearing Beowulf. Listen. For some of they drive a BMW. They know that you are. I'm hearing some kind of love. Yes, they know. For some of you have you have knowledge. You have some sort of knowledge. They're, you know, let's crash on. Let's go. Left side by. Right side by. Yeah, guys. This reminded me of the strength card. The strength card in that one reading. We have MGM. Maybe they're so-called high baller. They want to like invest in shit, and you're like, project. I'm hearing runway. But then you're like, what? It's like they're hitting you up on like the basis of something that's like, it's weird. It's like, no, this is how, they're hitting you up on something, you're not even thinking about that anymore. It's like, the way you'll know is this person's outdated. They're hitting you up on stuff that's like not the point. Let's clear it. Yeah. How do we say? You already, yeah. It's like maybe you have an old website you don't use. It's like he's talking to you about like something from like 09. It's like But that's your message. It's like, yeah, he's trying to pull me back. I'm hearing that. Why I.e. Maybe for some, not for all. But for some, it's just outdated, you know? And maybe it's the energy you get. It's like, he's taking me back to, like, old me. And it's like, maybe that feels familiar, but it's not what's real. Let's go, Patrick. And, yeah, but it's not even about what is you. What is old you? You're always transcending, right? So this person maybe wants to keep you in a capsule. Okay? Capsulated. In like a time release. It's like he wants to put you in a capsule. I'm literally hearing that. He wants to put you in like a snow globe. The heck? Yeah, for some of you, it's because they, yeah. No, but for some, let's special. We have IG, GI, GI Joe. We have RT. We have DW, DM, EWM. I just see this guy in a gray suit for some. I hear that song, Young, Dumb, and Broke. Now, for some, yeah, it's clear. This person may be a heavy drinker. Just a side note. That's maybe how you'll know who this is. Now, what are we saying here? Yeah, this person's pretending as well. Maybe, you know, how do we say? They're not really the point for you guys. Like, whoever this is who wants to partner up with you, I'm hearing Jägermeister. Okay. This is a little bit controversial because I feel like this is something that you could be involved in. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. This person, guys, should you partner up with them, they will push. I feel this like hairball thing. This came through a few months back. I'm feeling a hairball. Let's go ahead and safe roll. Okay. Okay. For some, they will try and they will unnaturally pivot the process. I'm hearing Elon Musk here. I don't know what that's going to do. Like they will it's like they want to C-section your creative project. It's like, no, sir, I'm not here for that. Okay, I'm gonna do it on my own. Yes, I am. This is very triggering to them, you guys. This is the strength card in that one Astro chat. Weirdo. This person here, love him, like, guys, but they want to take you over, and so this is what they need to realize, that they need to take on their own project. Okay, they need to really take on their own, and the longer that, yeah, so you're gonna detach from them. Maybe they're overly associating with your project. It's like you need to go on your own, go your own way. Interestingly, they may present as like some dude. It's like, no, like I can help you. It's like, no, it's like he needs you. I'm hearing that he needs to realize, like, yeah. Yeah, and this is gonna rub off on you. Some of you very creative. You're gonna be doing something, but on your own. So spirit is detaching you from this individual so that you can really solder and solidify, fortify, and really fortify, and very much fortify. Okay, like to a point maybe you don't realize even how high you're how high you're going. You have to set your sights. But as long as you're talking to someone else about the project, then, or as long as you're talking to somebody else in general. Okay, maybe spirit wants you just not communicating about your project. I'm hearing that as well. Then it's like you're taking input in. It's like, but you don't even. I just keep seeing it so clearly. Like the dude in the gray suit. This person is not interesting to you. I'm sorry to say it like that. You don't resonate with them. You're not connecting to them. Why are we needing to collaborate? Can we square this away? Let's backtrack. Let's square the other side line. We don't need to collaborate. Why do you need to collaborate? Okay, so this is someone's very particular message. If it's not resonating, just don't take the message. But for some of you, you don't need to collaborate. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like, so then say something. It's like, don't let it just keep going on and on. It's like forever. Like, he thinks he's gonna start like owning your content and shit. Let's go to the throat chakra. Zootsu. Oh yes, there we go. Thank you. Right, Mimi. This zoot suit. Yeah, so UN. We got UN coming through for some of you. For a smidgen of you. Oh, no. I see a bar of soap here. This person wants to, like... What a weirdo. They have a weird idea. They want to take your conversation in it. Yeah. Guys, okay. Can I get some more energies here? Let's clear. I feel like I want to get the tarot cards out as well. GSN. GSM. They don't know. The way you'll know what this is, they don't know really about your platform. They don't really know. It's one of those art, I hate to say it like this, but it feels kind of like fake, artificial. It's like, we're trying to make this work. Like, I'm trying to kind of like find a way to collaborate. It's like, this is a red flag. I'm hearing go solo. You can do it on your own. I'm hearing that song, Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. It's like, but then it's like, you know, maybe freaking like someone who sings that song approaches you. It's like that doesn't mean that, you know, that's for you. Like, maybe it means you wanna find how you sing it on your own. You know, it's like, I don't need you to sing that song to me. I don't need you to tell me if I have potential. I'm hearing that. We have GQ. Feel this hairball. Thinking about something related to Mallorca. Interesting. I was there like a few years ago. Anyways. Oh, guys, it was so beautiful. Yeah. It's all relative. It was very windy, though. Yeah. I really wanted to visit Palma, but we didn't soak all the time. Whatever's meant to be. You know where I really want to go, though? Sevilla. I was ready, guys. And this is in the heat of the summer. I was like, I really want to go to Sevilla. Everyone's like, no. It's too hot, whatever. I'm like, I want to go. I want to go. Alright. But maybe it's a good thing. Because, like, honestly, I'm convinced. If I went to Sevilla, I would have probably stayed. Alright? and not come back. Like, maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. So I'm just waiting for the right time to visit. When I'm, like, I have to be in the state of mind of, if I don't come back, like, leave all my stuff here and it'll be all right on its own for a few years. If I just chill there, decide not to come back to US. Yeah, some of you guys, you're making awkward small talk with someone. It's like neither one of you really want to bump heads on that one cabinet together, and you know it. It's like you're both pretending to like kind of flirt with this awkward, like kind of semi-romantic even. It's like, this is strange. Like, who is this person? Can we get some more charms? LTQ. If you, you know, guys, Mercury retrograde is not a great time. Like, you're usually gonna go through these, like, I'm hearing Hogwarts film moments. I hear like that. Oh, well, with people, you know, who just, it's just not like really the best plan, and you know it. It's like, I don't really resonate with this. Usually, those contracts will come up so you can square them away during Mercury retrograde. Usually not a great time to solidify a conversation, especially with someone completely new. Like, especially, I just see someone in a gray suit. He's trying to, like, get this conversation with you going, like, really fast, but I'm hearing Queen Latifah. He's pushing the process way too quickly. Way too quickly, okay? Yes. I'm also hearing Kuwait. I'm hearing, I mean, he's got some nerve. It's like, every so often you turn around, it's like, he's kind of giving himself the right to, like, tell you, like, who you need to be talking to and at what. It's like there's a moment when a joke is no longer a joke, you know? Like, it starts with a little joke. How many of you know what this is referring to? Here, a little bit of Monica in my life. It's like, now you're starting to realize he wants to make you, he wants to be your manager and somebody else. But then he's gonna first make you feel very special, like it's just you. Maybe this is a company. Listen, it's better, it's more of a benefit for them to work with you than it is, take it as well. So this is kind of controversial, but who gives a shit, right? Per our earlier conversation in this chat. I'm hearing Yiddish. Something about Yiddish. Let's click on the sequel. Yeah, this person's hoping that, listen, I hope she doesn't realize, like, let's click on the brush over. I see a really stale looking banana slip. Very, very old looking banana slip. It's like, I hope she doesn't realize, like, I kind of need her. She doesn't really need me. It's like, what a loser, guys. If you know what this is referring to, I keep hearing Queen Latifah. Can you type 24? I'm hear Ajax. Some of you want to start a tech company, an app. Someone wants to get involved, but they don't really. Well, I'm hearing Utah. They don't really have specialized knowledge that you need, but like they kind of want to be there. It's like you could be okay, maybe like the pencil cup holder. It's like, well, you can do that, but we don't really need. You don't need that. I'm hearing Pythagoras. I'm hearing the Pantheon. I'm hearing Pill. Now, for some of you, this person has a weird thought. They want to kind of take you off yonder. They have a thought in the long term with you with this project. I don't know. Yeah, but what I just don't like about this is that they're kind of like thinking that they're going to be the one directing this. So, Vin, we have Vin. I'm hearing Vinny. We have Vino. Nah, I'm not getting a good energy, guys. This person kind of like, yeah, it's like they want to maybe do some project with you. We have NPD. They want to do some project, but it's kind of like, it's like outdated a little bit. It's like, I feel like, honestly, it's like, I see a starseed with a dude in a gray suit. I see AB. Let's put it on the left side body. Let's back real quick. For Smidgen, this person is like a black magic wizard. I don't know. I really would not work. I'm feeling some creepy energies here in the root chakra. I wouldn't work with this person. We have Tef. Maybe they're from Ethiopia. They're going to be kind of weird with you. Like, so I saw, like, your content. It's like, you can hear the end of his voicemail. It's like, it's just like, he left it on because he was going like that. He needed, yeah. I don't know. Something's not right. Maybe. Something's not feeling like it's adding up. AI. They maybe want to take your community even, like, off the grid. It's like, you can be all AI. It's like, I don't want to be AI. I'm hearing that. You'll know. What's special? Love and lights all. I'm hearing boho. I can make you look really boho. I'll put your hair in a bun. It's like, I don't need you to do that for me. I'm hearing that again. It's like, we have Airtag coming through. This has been coming through. We have ERTI. We have art. For some of you, it's like, you're thinking of you should hire this person. It's like, I wouldn't hire them during Mercury retrograde. Just saying. LV, we have Las Vegas. Somebody here, maybe we have Oz. It's like you want to hire someone for a play or something, or like we have Vile. We just don't know. Let's put in the sequel. Yeah, guys, the way you'll know is like weird stuff happens as well every time you're hanging out with this person. Strange stuff. It's like, why, like, if I were on my own, like, that would never happen. This came through, like, back in March, I think it was. April, March. I think you don't... Some of you working with this person, they're mashing up your work. Like, they're doing maybe a mix-up. Shit. Yeah, I don't think that the quality of the work is just also not what you're feeling. I hear that. So, I don't know. You're gonna know what this is. But, we spelled Sloan. It's like, he maybe commissioned something. It's like, let's see what he can do. It's like, he's like making all of the bees in the park look like they have funny faces. What? What? Like, this is a serious matter. Some of you dealing, it's just, I don't know if maybe he's an illustrator for your, I don't know. You need to do your own art. I'm hearing that. Yeah, it's like, nah. Actually, it's like, because listen, your idea, be clear on what your idea was from the get-go, you know? It's like, imagine, what was your vision? You can do your own art. I'm hearing that. Let's put in the third eye. And you, actually, I'm hearing, yeah, for some of you, you want to. We have Loans RT. Loans retweet maybe? Twitter? RT makes me think of tweet. Retweet. Twitter. No, it's like, I think you're starting to get turned off a little bit. It's like, he made the bees look weird. I just keep seeing that. Oh my god. It's like... Let's backtrack. Let's clear and throw drama. It's like, you're just feeling some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? Like... It's like it wasn't a good job kind of vibe. But then it's like your friends. It sounds political a little bit. It's like... Yeah, no, he's not making the wine right. It's like he's wearing his shoes while he's like in the bucket. It's like, I'm hearing it like that. guys, this person may waste your time. Doing this, like, hairball thing. It's like, nah, like, yeah. And maybe it's something for a smidgen of you, like, you got your... I see someone doing the YMCA in the backdrop of, like, your video. But it's not really, it's not really, it's not really making sense on the mixtape. Like, they want to be, this is so, listen, they want to DJ themselves into your conversation kind of vibe. It's like, so who's this? Well, he's like, yeah. It's like, you don't even know who he is. Like, people need to ask you, like, it's not embarrassing. You'll know what this is, guys. For some of you, I feel like you're sitting here watching with that person. Oh, my God. But we have to be brave. Yeah. We don't need, yeah. They don't need your platform, and you don't need theirs. Oh, my God. It's like it's on-demand divorce. Oh, dear. Ty. Maybe you feel, it's like, I need to get honest. We have Rhode Island here. It's like, we have Rhea, Rhode Island. It's like, hi, I don't think, like, this is gonna be sustainable. It's like, what? It's like, this dude is wearing, like, leather chaps. I don't know what kind of music video this is. For some of you, you're trying to make him, like, relevant. It's like, you want him to feel like he has a place in your heart. He's your backup dancer. He's wearing, like, I'm hearing Jessica Parker, Jessica Simpson, pumps, what? And leather chaps? This is a very particular message. Let's go in the sacral. I don't feel like it's my message. It's not. If it's not exact, somebody here is looking at like a cowboy, looking a bit like Jessica Simpson. Someone's in the back of a music video. This person is not developing like a good rap, and that may be literal. Let's clear 11 light and throat chakra. Maybe you feel, listen, maybe that you want this person to be on your record, but it's messing with your lyrics. The way that they sing is messing with the way that your lyrics need to jump and jive, yeah. But let's clear, oh my God, I feel this is so controversial. We have Dua, D-U-A, it's kind of sacral. It's like the bro is mixing the mashup tape with like his mother's like God. Maybe someone's religious. I'm hearing God wishes. Like he starts like doing like maybe like sermons and he's doing lines of sermons and he's breaking lines. Wait, I don't know, guys. Like maybe they're religious. They're coming into your conversation. It's like they're like, how do we say, like it's rubbing off. It's like, oh, you guys shouldn't be like saying those bad words. It's like, in the praising of the Lord, I hear that. I don't know. Maybe it's on either side. Maybe this is you. It's like someone's coming through, they want to rap in them. Everything. Alright. Whatever it is for you. It's like he thought that would be a great, like, solo moment. Like, and I can come through right when you're having your, like, you know, you're about to hit your high note. I'll just be like, ah! Yeah. It's like, no. I'm hearing, like, it's like I got this, like, I don't know. It's like a weird fuzz in the throat. It must be from this like pillow. Anyways, yeah, it's like you guys want to like, I don't know. Like maybe you're gonna do. See someone with a guitar and a banjo here. It's like you're gonna be maybe interviewed for. I keep hearing Queen Latifah. You're gonna be interviewed for something, and like part of like the interview like is gonna. You guys are gonna be talking about how the one time he got a hairball in his throat from someone else in high school. I mean, it could be a metaphor. I don't think you're resonating. You know? We have O'Reilly. It's like, I don't want to be on his show. O'Reilly. You know? Yeah, oh really, it's true. And why are we surprised? Let's get on with our life. I'm hearing that. It was like, let's get on with it already. Okay. I think you guys, you may decide to close shop with this individual. We literally spelled O'Reilly. O'Reilly now. You think you can go on without me? It's like, yeah. Okay. But this is the thing, like, I feel like in your heart you both know this a little bit. It's like, okay, fine. It's like, he's kind of pissed, though. It's like, he doesn't want to feel irrelevant to you, but, like, he kind of knows, like, there's no way, as well, that you guys are gonna do the mashup together. We have eat. O'Reilly, eat. Some of you, they may, yeah. Some of you, yeah. This is so much for, yeah. It's a family member. They really wanted to be involved, but that's, you know, no. It's not going to feel good when you're, like, hosting them on your show and, like, they're not really feeling also, like, empowered that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feeling, we have NASA here. Why do they feel that they need to have, let's go down left side money. We have Duai, D-U-A-I. Do I look good? It's like they're gonna go on stage. It's like they don't feel confident. It's like this is, yeah, maybe not the place that you want to carry your craft out. We have Liza. It's like a little bit of a strange potluck moment. It's like, well, I'm technically here. I can attend because I have a dish. It's like, but maybe those people, you know, what is this, potluck wars? It's like grand bake-off. Alright, we do have eat. Oh God, I'm feeling something fuzzy. All right. I'm going, but he's a Princeton, let's put it on the right side line. He's a Princeton graduate. It's like the curtains closed. It's like, your audience is not there for that. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Your audience is different. I mean, they're going to challenge his notions, and you know it. It's like, my audience is not going to go for that. I'm hearing that. Oh, dear. So let's clear it. Yeah, this is not the vibe. Maybe, like, yeah, it's like he's got to take his potluck dish. He's got to go. Maybe to, like, another, I mean, our house. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Our house. What's that song? Okay, so we have Oreo. Yeah, so it could be a relationship. You're just not resonating, you know. In the long term, maybe you're feeling like I can't see myself like, and you know, because for some of you though, it's a matter of what you're speaking out about. It's like, you know, when you're trying to like kind of keep the vibe cool, but then it's like he's eating Oreos and you're maybe like, you know, you don't want to eat confectionery sugars. It's like, for life, I'm hearing that kind of, it's like, I see someone, yeah, you maybe have to, I don't want to say you gotta like kick them out a little bit, but I'm hearing, hey, you have to understand, like, I see someone wearing like leather chaps. Hey, I don't think like, yeah, we should really be doing that, but that's my opinion. We have NASA. We have a lizard. And you gotta test them, you know? Because someone may be silently playing it off like they're a victim. Like, I need your house. Like, then it's like, when you tell them what you need, it's like, are they gonna suddenly turn into like a weird, you know? I'm hearing grandmother who doesn't look at the clock anymore. What? It's like, I see grandmother. It's like, she's like suddenly actually more like Goldilocks. It's like she was playing it. We said praying it. You guys, what I'm getting from the get-go, the more honest you are, the better. Because this person may have, they have a, yeah, I'm hearing you lizard. It's like, you figure out, I see someone in a gray suit. It's like you saw it, I'm hearing that song from Chicago. He had it coming. Anyways. Yeah, so don't be afraid of, yeah, because people's true intentions will be known. If you tell someone what you really feel, like, if they're in the right state of mind in that conversation, how do you know if this is a good, if it's a good situation? If you speak your truth, do they react and respond in a strange way, or do they want you to be comfortable? So this person is maybe kind of starting to like encroach silently on like, let's clear and throw trigger, let's back on your like private, even time. We have UA. Anyways. Okay, guys. What's up? Anything else? I see you like, yeah. We have Urea, UREA. Some of you are, you're an innovator, and it's like, this dude is, you're not sure why he wants to keep Damascus still in the back of his mind. It's like, maybe for some of you, he's like, he doesn't let go of the past, like maybe he's very conventional. It's not going to be compatible with you. Because you have, I'm hearing Scotty, Zara, we have Zara. You have a very particular way that you create, you know, and you're not thinking about, you've moved on from the times of Damascus. I'm hearing Erwin. Excuse me, oh my god. It's this, I'm hearing Cherokee. This, I'm hearing, okay, I gotta get up from the table. Yeah, I gotta tell him I don't eat cheese. It's like, he's sitting here, it's like, I'm hearing, sitting around the Christmas tree. It's like this mouse. Yeah, it's starting to affect your diet as well. It's like, I never order pizza. Now I'm ordering pizza every day for him. I hear that. Let's go. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm here. Bye. I see someone with a braid. Someone maybe is, it's going to say, well, maybe, yeah. I'm here, Tarzan. Some of you hired someone, like, it's like, just to do one, it could be a metaphor, but like, I see you have like a professional, you hired a professional cabinet opener, like for the tall cabinets, like he's just sitting, he's straight up just sitting in your kitchen. I hope that's not super, you know, well, if it is going to be triggering, let it be triggering, you know, I keep hearing Queen Latifah, if it's, very controversial, if it's very offensive or whatever, what is offense? That means you're not doing shadow work. So we don't, yeah, we have GPA. What's offensive? That means we're not being real. Why, yeah, let's clear to the back. Why, yeah. Why should we be feeling, you know, triggered by a message? There's some shadow work. So some of you have a new conversation, and this person, you know, you got to prioritize your attention. I'm seeing IA. How many of you, let's watch. You have to prioritize your attention. We have CD. You have to focus. I hear that. And you can tell, like, does he let me focus? Maybe this is an animal you adopted. How many of you know what this is referring to? Is this making sense? If it is, and if it's helpful, can you type 777? Maybe you don't, maybe you're watching this and you're triggered. It's like, maybe down the line it's going to be helpful. Save this video to your playlist. It's like, super triggered. Okay, I will. You know, it's like, if you're sitting here, like, with folded arms and whatnot, I'm sure it's not the case, but... Some of you, this is someone who's maybe just, like, you know that, yeah. Maybe you at times, yeah, you realize, like, it's not your type. And, like, you know it for yourself, but then you're wondering, like, should we still, like, be on the cruise together? I'm hearing that. Let's put on the crown chakra. No, listen, no. I see someone looking a bit like Grimes here. Like, you are going to be really in a very particular lane in your life. Like, you're moving, like, and I keep hearing, you do not need to collaborate. We have NV. Nevada. Oh, good. Okay, we got some sevens. We have Nivea. We have Vin. Again, we have Vinny, Vino, V-I-C-N-S, Vince, L-A-R. Yeah, but this person is gonna rush back in. But for some reason, I keep seeing them with a gray suit on. Hold on, Vanessa. It's like, I see they have like some rolled up newspaper. You guys, this is a bit, we have Lair. Makes me think of Leo. Lion in the Lair. It's like, it's for strategic business purposes. And you're not gonna cloak this message, you heard? This is someone here, guys. Yeah, we have up, lit, guys, literally. up. I'm hearing wine up. For a smidgen of you guys. No, yeah. Creep. E.T. We're totally... You know, for some reason, you see they're arriving on an airplane. It's like, hello, Vanessa, I'm here. It's like, we have ETA up. Someone's gonna... I hope they don't catch a fucking flight to you guys. Well, for some. I don't know what's what. This is a general video. Maybe you just need to get more clear with, like, what your expectations are. It's like, hold up. If you're gonna be staying in my house, like, yeah, you need to know the new rules here, you know? But this is someone enroaching a little bit, I do see that. But even, like, in terms of their psychology a little bit, like, maybe they're more, for some of you, they're a pastor. They're more, like, conventional, and, like, this person is gonna, I'm hearing, no, I am Starseed. It's like, I don't want to be, like, talking to him about religion. I'm hearing that. Oh, shit. See, some of you, you're in the shower. This is getting awkward. It's clear in the sacral and the root. Back try. I don't want to drink his wine as well, like in his religious manner that he asked me. It's like, what is that? Maybe this is a cosplay. Just wait from far away. Mimi. We have BP. We have H. We have E. He BP. He, ETA, landing when? Where is he coming from? It's like, guys, this is someone who's like, they give themselves they have the nerve to just show up. Oh my god. But listen, you don't have to fear this. We have GA Georgia. You can, it's like, Georgia has arrived. Can you pick him up from the airport? It's like, but Georgia wasn't on my mind. I wasn't thinking, but like, he didn't even ask me, like, oh god, no, listen, you shouldn't fear this. It's like, the moment, yeah, you should fear is the moment that you're fearing saying something about this. It's like, let's put an entry threshold spectrum. You know, he's here? Seriously? What? I'm hearing that. I'm hearing kiss and make up. Is this like someone here, you guys? They want to show up, like, you guys maybe were in an argument, they gave themselves the space to just show up, like, it's time for us to make up now. It's like, I'm hearing Dragon Ball Z, we have GU, FO, fuck off. I'm hearing that. Goofo? Gia? Girlfriend? No, I got like a girlfriend now. I'm gonna... Got a girl. Urban Outfitters. Remember we used to work... Oh, God. So this... Boundaries. You know, make it clear, like, I'm not gonna just accept an apology like that, you know? It's like... Kind of like, yeah, it's a day of the olden times. It's like, you could just come back into the... I mean, Lincoln Memorial whenever he wanted. Just stomp in. I hear that. What? Yeah, it's like... I see, like, the forefathers, like, they have a little bit of beef going on. It's like, one of them, it's like... It's like, they've given themselves the liberty, no pun intended. To like, kind of like, it's like they're, like, imagine the forefathers on the Real World. On the MTV show. Like, Snooki style a bit. It's like, looking a bit Snooki now. It's like they don't like, he's putting his, like, his wine bottle, like, on my side of the cupboard. It's like, I don't know. It's like, they're like roommates. It's got some, like, very religious energy to it. BP, UL, love and light to all. I don't know what this is, a very big message. Someone's getting, like, I see, like, Lincoln, he's getting a weird eye a little bit. I'm hearing no. It's like, it's like, Abraham Lincoln's like, now he's starting to practice, he's starting to exercise his rights. No. Can I have some of your wine, bro? No. It's no. It's like, oh. Just like riding up, freaking like, The memorial, it's like, I don't know what that's alluding to. It's like, I see Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's like, he's like carving out, chiseling out a stone, I don't know. He's doing something, loving light, he's doing something in scripture, maybe he's writing down scripture. So that's a little better, okay, I'm hearing that. Whatever, he's doing construction though, I'm hearing that. It's like someone's driving up, it's like, you're honestly like throwing me off, like, yeah, it's like, but it's like some kind of drama, it's like, but then it's like he wants me to sign off on his like, plans for the Godiva chocolate factory. Man, it's like he's getting pissed. I see like Abraham Lincoln's getting like annoyed. You know, it's like really I'm imagining the real world. It's like he's like in the room. That's clear. It's like you're pissing me off. I'm hearing Salem. I hear that. We have gone. It's like he wants to be. It's like he has a bit of a mood. A mood swing or two. He wants to be in the room. It's like, I'm watching Gone with the Wind. What is it? It's like, someone's like, taking him for granted, you know? God. Can a Lincoln get a bit of, like, air of his own? In that room? It's like, God, it's like, it's a roommate situation. Shh, we have a roommate situation. On aisle, here like 1909. Sure, we'll be right. What year are we talking? 1909. It's cleared on the back. We literally have a year just right here at YR. I'm not on hallucinogenics, by the way. Channeling YR. I see like spirit guides, they show up like on a different timeline. It's like, all right, we've arrived. It's like they're all showing up and shit. It's like Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, like he freaking needs like, can you tell him to stop like showing up at my like, my hostel? I'm even hearing that. Oh god. What? FEV? Fever? We have fever spelled out? I'm not feeling good, I'm hearing that. Oh dear. It's like they're all tired, man. Maybe they're overworked. It's like in the back room, you know what, I've been drafting overtime. These notices, it's like he feels someone's being inconsiderate. You know, it's like we're all fathers here. We have to all be here. Like, also, yeah, like in we're in proximity to one another. You know, it's like we have to treat each other like, yeah. Someone feels someone's being a little bit. We have to be here in balanced form. Let's clear it in the throat chakra. It's like they're stressed out. Maybe it's a metaphor, guys. We have Vega. V-E-G-A. We have Vega. I see someone throwing, like, money on blackjack. Maybe he's, like, Vega style. It's like he needs his, like, space or something. I don't know. We have elf spelled out. I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. For some, it's like they feel like maybe there's not enough like balance. It's like not enough respect. I'm here for the. I feel like I see like the forefathers living in like a communal space. It's like we need to like have more respect. I see a feather here. It's like maybe one of those moments, you know. It's like the blow up. It's like he says everything he always kind of wanted to say. I see someone's like they put their dolls on like Abraham Lincoln's shelf where he puts his like scooter manual. What the fuck? I can't. I thought you could. I can't. But I thought no. I just. For some of you, smidgen of you, it's like freaking like AB has like a girlfriend now these days. It's like it should be obvious. It's like give respect. It's like. She needs a place, like, to leave her things. It's like, the broskies are, like, enroaching. Alright. On their space. As a couple now? I don't know. Maybe you're in a part, I don't know. This may be past life. You gotta tell your friends, like, we need our space as the newlywed couple. They gotta tell their bros, like, can you not show up like that, you know? It's like, for some reason, someone's pregnant. We have OT. Alright. Maybe someone here is, like, drinking around the baby. It's like, can we not do that? I'm hearing that. Maybe that's what someone wants. They want, it's like, they're saying, like, we need a new standard, maybe. Does anybody know what this was referring to? Our house by madness, yeah. So I'm getting kind of hungry, guys. We don't really have snacks though. Maybe we should get something. Oh my. 1 second, guys. I'm also hearing, guys, I'm hearing till death do us part. So it's like, I see, like, yeah, I keep seeing this vibe, like, Abraham Lincoln wants to have, like, you know, a private moment, like, with his, like, girlfriend. I see that with his wife or with his wifey. It's like, can you guys, yeah, like, read between the lines? It's like, I see he, like, walks out, like, in the room. Oh my. Maybe she's pregnant? It's like, he has to tell his GTA bros, like, can you not play that game so loudly? Oh my god, that's good. Maybe it's, like, kind of controversial. Let's clear the energy. Let's clear it on this line. Oh, sorry, Abe. It's like, you need to, like, have already, like, known that would be kind of, yeah, she's pregnant. I'm hearing that again. Okay, give me a second. I'm getting this hairball, guys, and I'm hearing Milken. Okay, Milken. Also hearing Provost. Okay, again, this could be something political. It's like, we need everyone to agree, but then it's like when Abraham has his, like, private moment, it's like, well, we do need, like, maybe our own clause as well, our own privacy. I'm hearing that. Okay, I see he draws the curtain. It's like, we all need our own, like, let's take all our we're back. Whoa. Are we still here? Are we still here? Oh. Whew. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'm here. I definitely don't second guess your feelings here, and, you know, yeah, and, you know, maybe for, yeah, the past will not ever say, right, to you, your future. So whatever it is that, let's say you're deciding, like, this is what I want and I'm sure of it, you know, do not second guess having boundaries at times. And maybe, guys, this is with people who you had a very, like, strong connection to at a certain point, but you just know, it's like, I know it, like, should I do this? I'm not going to be able to do that. And you just have to, like, cut it just real clearly. For some, it can be special clear. Are you thinking about what they may think? Right? So, anything else here? Guys, we may take a break. We'll come back in a bit.